it's Rachel here with R Cubed Hacks. How's it going today? I'm going to show you today how to get your Instagram at the level it needs to be at so you'll have more traffic, have more leads, and have more people coming to your page with more interaction with your users. So let's get started. Let's not waste any time. So getting started, when you're beginning your Instagram or Instagrams, you need to figure out who you're targeting. You're trying to think of literally an avatar in your head of the type of person that you're looking for. What does this person look like? If this person were sitting right in front of you right now, who are they? What do they look like? How old are they? What do they listen to? What do they want to see? What do they need to know? What can you offer them? You're trying to find a person who literally is matched up with what you're going to be posting. So if you are a fitness instructor and you're trying to promote yoga classes, then you're looking for an avatar of a person who wants to get involved in yoga. It has a good background in like very open-minded people you're looking for. You're looking for people who maybe like meditation or the law of attraction, things like that. So what exactly does that person look like? Now, if you don't know, I want you to pause the video right now and think about it. Write it down, figure out who you're targeting because this is really important for you to move on into the next step. So if you haven't figured it out, stop the video and figure that out. Next, we need to know how to attract your users. Now, if you don't know this already, when you go into Instagram, you see 6 posts automatically, and they're in little order. You want each post to be set up strategically so that when someone opens your Instagram, they're like, oh, I want to keep scrolling, I want to know more. So in order to do that, you have to create rapport. Now, rapport is when you're posting and posting and posting, and people keep responding, keep tagging other people, keep liking your things, and they see value from your posts. So that's the main objective. If you can get anybody to respond to your stuff, that means you have good stuff and you're doing a good job. When you post, you should be posting once a day. If you have a lot of accounts, try to post once a day, at least once a day. If you don't post once a day, your follow base is just going to fall off. They're not going to stay on you. They're not going to know what's going on with you, and they're not going to stay up to date with what you're trying to tell them or the information you're trying to get across. So when you're posting, you want to have, in a week, you want to have 3 value posts. Now this can be quotes, it can be training, it can be an ebook, or like just information regarding whatever topic is at hand. If you're fitness, then you want to give information about the best protein diet or the best time to drink water is in the morning. Things like that. You want to give people value, because when you give them value, then they want to stay with you and they want to know more, and they're more interactive. And that's what you're trying to do here. You also want 2 personal posts each week. Those would be daily things, selfies, hanging out with the family, going to the beach with your friends, things like that. So you want to keep it personal. The best thing that I've found is when my accounts are personal, people want to know more about me. They feel as though they are like a part of me, like in my inner circle, in my friend base. So you want to have that feeling of friendship and closeness, that you're a real person. If you don't look like a real person, if you have like all sorts of business, I see a lot of accounts with It Works. No, not picking on any It Works, but a lot of people with It Works have like 10 posts in a row. It works, selfies, selfies. Look at my It Works product, or look at my skinny tea 28-day detox. You want you want your follow base to feel close to you. So you have to be a real person, because real people do real things. Real people eat dinner. You can just post random things sometimes, and people like that. And then 1 post a week on your business. So let's say that you are selling shoes. You want to give one post saying 20% off shoes, this type of shoe, you can buy it at this place. Something like that. But not too many business posts because that kind of throws people away. You really need to give value, and by giving value and by being personal and by being a friend, you're going to automatically create rapport, which is what you want, because when you create rapport, then that brings more energy and sales if you're selling, or if you have a blog, if that's what you're doing, it brings more attraction to you. When you choose your name, this is like one of the most important things, and I've learned a lot just by messing up with my names, I guess. When you have a name, you want part of your name or your logo or whatever plus a little bit of a description. I found that the best names are the ones with my name in them. For whatever reason, I don't really know why. If I was doing a fitness program or being a fit coach, then I would go with something with fit and Rachel or Rachel Fit. If I'm doing traveling, Rachel on the go. If I'm doing something online, Rachel Online Investment. Just based off of what you're doing. If you're a blog one, this is a really cool one. As Told by Rachel. I like that one a lot. You kind of want people before they even come into your page to know a little bit about you. So if you have Fit Rachel, they're already going to know that, hey, this person's probably going to give me information about how to get fit or healthy or how to be healthy and things like that. And then you'll attract that market niche already, because you don't want to attract people that aren't going to be interested in what you're talking about. That just doesn't make sense. You want to be really specific. You want to get that avatar to you. So what name is going to attract your avatar? Whatever name it is, that's the name that you should have. If it's not available, be creative. In your bio, now this is important because your bio is going to determine your rapport with your people. It has to be to the point. It can't be very long, and it needs to explain what you're offering. If you're clicking from the bio and you have a website, you want your website to be leading to something that the bio explains. So for example, I put these in here. I found that when you have little pictures, people really, really respond, that you get more rapport with pictures. So pictures are good. Pictures are good. This is an example. If you're doing an online investing, if you want to get people involved in your online investment or whatever, here's an example of a really good one. Sharing my online investment secrets. Learn how I live, or how to live a free life, and how to make money. Learn how I do it. And then below there would be a link, and you click on it. If you're into the fashion or selling Mary Kay or products, fashion tips, whatever, maybe even like a YouTube channel, then this would be something that maybe you would want to use. If you're doing travel, then something more along these lines. You can pause this video and read them for yourself. Copy them if you want to. Those are the ones that I've found that have worked the best in those niche markets, because once again, you're trying to attract the people in that market, and you're trying to find your avatar, because that's the person that you're going to sell to, or that's the person that's going to follow you and bring you to where you're trying to go. So it really doesn't matter what market you're in. This is for everybody. And the last thing I want to touch on really, really quick is that one phone number only can be verified with 5 Instagram accounts. So if you're planning to do this as like a serious builder up of your company or your business or your sales, whatever you're doing, if you're planning to make this huge, just be aware that you're going to have to find another way for phone numbers, use your mom's or your sister's, whatever. And one email equals one Instagram account. So let me show you really quick. If you're planning on doing this as a big thing, then pay attention. If not, this is just extra for those of you who aren't paying or who aren't going to be using this for a big amount. So Hushmail is a place where you can get emails, and you can have as many aliases as you want. So you could have I could have rachelrands@hushmail.com. I think that's how it works. I actually don't have Hushmail. I use Outlook instead. But you can have as many aliases as you want. So you can have Rachel Rand's 1 at Hushmail, Rachel Rand's 2 at Hushmail, Rachel Rand's 3 at Hushmail. You can have as many aliases as you want for free without having to go through a huge tedious process of making the accounts. So it's just like one email and it has a bunch of aliases. If you're just going to use a few of them, I would suggest using Outlook because it's free and you can create like 3 email addresses and have 10 aliases per account. On Outlook, you can have 10 aliases, which is what I do. Also, for the phone verification, you can use one phone number, like I said, for 5 accounts. And then after you do that, there is an app called Burner app, and what you can do is get free phone numbers from here. They have a free trial, so first use the trial and you can get a phone number and verify 5 accounts, and then after that you can buy super cheap. I think it's like just a couple dollars to buy some phone numbers and then verify from there. So that's how most of the people on my team do it. If you want to use this, go for it. If you want to just find people around you and use their phone numbers, it's fine too, but you need a phone number for each account, and it has to be only 5. So, Hushmail, if you want to try that, I think it's like $35 for the year or something. I actually don't know because I don't use it, like I said. But I'm going to show you really quick on how to do an Outlook account. So make it Outlook. Outlook is the easiest. They only ask for a few things. Gmail, I started with Gmail and that was a mistake because they want all sorts of information and you can't have any aliases under it. So it's really annoying. I'm going to log in. I already have an account. But once you're inside, go to this little gear here, click on it, go to options, go to forwarding, I believe. So you can forward your email, this email, to whatever primary email you have. If you don't like Outlook, I don't really like Outlook, but you can forward it to whatever email that you want. That's what's your main email if you want to. And then have alias under alias under alias. So I have Rachel Rand's at Outlook, and then I have 10 aliases under that one, so 1 through 10. And this is my second one, which is Rachel Rand's 11 at Outlook, and I have 10 aliases under this one. So that's how to do that. You can put your forwarding here. Connected accounts is where you're going to want to go to add aliases. So let me see if I can scroll down here. You guys can't see it. All right, it says down here, it says choose a primary alias. Before you can access sensitive information, you have to answer the last 4 digits of your phone number. And then it's going to send you a code. I put in my code real quick while I paused it, so don't get confused. Go ahead, put in your code when you're with me. It takes a few seconds for them to do the security codes. So set it up later. You can set it up now if you want. Then it's going to have a place where you can add aliases. As you can see, I already have my 10 aliases hooked up. Just put whatever you want your name to be. This is my primary account, and then all of these ones don't actually exist in the system. They're just forwarding. So every single one of these is just forwarding onto Outlook. This first one, and then if you want, you can forward this one to somewhere else, or you can just leave it there if you don't want to be complicated. I like to make things complicated, obviously. Then once you reach your max, then you're there. But so you can have as many accounts that you need to have for how many email addresses you have, or how many Instagram accounts you have, which is pretty nice. So that's what I use for my Instagram. If you are lazy and you don't want to do that, you don't want to have your phone number verified and stuff like that, then you can buy Instagram accounts that are already verified and already have an email. Once you get the email, or once you get the account, you have to obviously put in your own email because you don't want somebody else to have access to the account. But this is the guy I use whenever I buy my accounts already verified. If you have the money, it's a lot better. It's a lot faster, I guess, so to speak. His name is Rotarn, and he's pretty good. If you go to Fiverr.com, /Rotarn, you'll find him. If you try to find him in the search box, for some reason it doesn't bring him up. So just look for, just type in this URL and it'll bring you there. He has a lot of different things that you can do with Instagrams. He has, I think this one is, oh yeah, it says, I will give 9 Instagrams for $15 that are phone verified and email login details. So he creates them for you and then he sends them to you. You can change the username and the email right when you get them, and it's already verified. So it's a good deal. If not, just use the Burner app. Use up your phone number yourself first before you go through all this crap of getting accounts. If you're planning on taking this route of using Fiverr ever, Fiverr is really awesome. You can actually buy like anything, you can outsource anything on Fiverr, and most things are like $5. But if you're ever going to use Fiverr, click in the bio below. I hooked up a $5 gig off of your first time. So click on that to get started and you'll get a free service. So might as well start the right way, right? All right, so now you know about Fiverr. So let's say you're just starting, you just made your Instagram account. I just made this one today for you guys actually, called Rachel's Revolution. I'm going to show you how it works. Make sure to pick a good name, guys, okay? Don't pick something stupid. Rachel's Revolution is kind of my brand name, so to speak. So it works for me. I'm going to be posting this Instagram. I'm going to have set up to my blog, so it's going to be for people who want to follow my blog, see my travels, see my story, blah 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 blah. Gonna log in. I actually don't remember the password. Okay, now that I'm in, this is a brand spanking new account. All I have is a picture. Make sure that your picture is something like cool. Like, don't have some words and stuff. Like, have a picture of you. This is your page. This is a personal thing. You want them to feel like they really, really belong. So keep it simple. I'm gonna just copy this, and I like to put my bio on in my computer. It's a lot easier just to copy and paste it in there like that, opposed to when you do it on your phone, they don't allow you to put like enters in there. You don't want this too long either, guys. Don't be complicated. And I have it going to my blog page here. So here's the same account. It is, obviously there's nothing there. I haven't put anything on yet. But on the first day that I make an account, I usually post like 10 pictures and then I don't do anything with it. Instagram is very, very touchy. They're going to watch really, really close on your accounts for the first like 10 days that they're up. So don't go crazy following people. You're going to get flagged. You're going to get your account shut down. You have to be really gentle. They're just like a child. Bring them up slowly. Don't freak out. I'm going to bring you to one of my other accounts that I've had for a couple of weeks. This is also for my blog and for people who want to work online. So, this is a good example of an account. It's fairly new still. It's only been up for like 10 days. So we're still getting started, but you get the idea. The first 6 pictures are what you want to capture them with. I'm showing them who I am. I'm showing them what I do. I give value. I have not that many likes, I guess, but it's still a pretty new account. I give value and I tell them what I'm doing, where I'm at, things that are going on in my life, and just having fun, making sure to inspire and to bring them along with you on your journey. So the type of people I would be targeting for this are people who like to travel, obviously, people who want to explore, people who are into adventure, people who want to find a different way. Like, for example, this guy commented, I got a few comments on here. Also, on your first few pictures, make sure to have some hashtags thrown in there. I don't know if I actually put hashtags on these. I should have. That would have been smart. But make sure with your first few pictures just to create some more movement within your account. You need to remember is that you need to do some following. You need to follow before people follow you back. You're going on a little hunt to find the people that you're looking for. So that's how they follow you back. That's how you build up your base, is by first going out and doing the work yourself. You're not just going to get 700, it took like a week for me to get 700 followers, and you can't go crazy because they're brand new accounts. So you need to bring them up slowly. Let me show you really quick how to put multiple accounts on your Instagram. Go to add account. So let me, sorry, I'm going a little fast. You just have one account up here chilling. Go into the little button on the right side. It was right here. I don't know if you can see it. So go to this button right here. Click the little gear. Scroll down, down, down. And then you want to go to add account, which is right there. I'm going to go ahead and log into my main account. So here's my personal main account. I'm not trying to raise up the numbers at all or anything on here. So these are just me. But if you are having more than one account, then you can switch back between accounts by simply adding an account like I did before, right to the gear, and then go down, 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 add account right here, or you can log out of all the accounts that you're currently in. But for now, we're just going to stick to this. To change between accounts, so you want to be posting every single day on each account if you want your accounts to get live and to get active and to have rapport and to have the right people coming to your page. Do not load up every single picture with hashtags. I see people doing that all the time, having like 50 hashtags. Bro, come on. Stop. You don't need to do that. You just need to find the right people. To switch between accounts, you can just click on this arrow right here, and it will show you the other accounts that you can switch back and forth between. You just click on them and go ahead and edit it and do what you got to do. If you are going to be working with and posting on multiple accounts, know that you can only post 4 times of the same picture per day, okay? So you can post, let's say I wanted to post this picture of me right here. I can only post that picture on 4 accounts at the same day, okay? If you post it on like 10 different accounts, Instagram is so picky. I don't know how they do it. Like, I've tried everything and they just really get you. So don't do it. Just don't do it. Post only 4 times. Three times if you want to be safe. I like to be safe because I've had so many accounts shut down you don't even know. If an account does get shut down, you can try to email Instagram and try to have them open it back up. They do make you take a picture of yourself and write down a number. They send you a number and a picture. You have to do a picture of yourself and you have to send them the number to get it fixed. So try not to do that, I would suggest. So yeah, if you're going to be doing this as a full-time thing, you need to be really, really organized. And I'm telling you this because I'm very serious. Let me close this. I actually have my Instagram records and my scheduled pictures of which Instagrams get which things at what time. I actually have them blocked because I don't want you guys to get them, my passwords and stuff. But I even have like a colored, coordinated schedule for what pictures are going to go where. So if you guys are going to make this something serious, do this. Be prepared because you're going to have your passwords for all of them, and you don't want to have the same password for everything. I even have what I would suggest for you to do as well is to create folders, and so I have pictures lined up for every day of the week, and then I rotate them. So for example, I have 3 of the pictures going on this picture, 3 of them going here, 3 of them going here, 3, so on and so forth. I have them set up in a way that will allow them all to be able to be posted without me having to do a ton of work. You can outsource them if you want. People can post them for you. I know that I have a lot of people on my team posting them from like the Philippines or from China, India, things like that. You can outsource them on Fiverr. Like I said earlier, if you want to, there's a free $5 gig below. That's good stuff. $5, guys. $5 in your pocket. I'm helping you out. And then I have my own Word document that tells me what the post is going to be underneath the picture. So put your work in ahead of time so that your weeks are free. Once you do that, if you have a Apple computer and an Apple phone, it works very great. You can just go down to yourself and you can put in the picture that you want to send and send it to yourself. Email it or send it, and then it's going to go through, and then you can put the Word document in there too, copy and paste, bada bing, bada boom, you're in the game. So that's how I do it. That's how I found the easiest ways to do it. Now let's look at your little avatar. So like I said before, you gotta put in work. You gotta start off and go in hard and follow some people and get some interaction, get some rapport. Find the people you want. In order to find these people, I personally like to use a website called Iconosquare. You have to make an account with them. It's free. However, they do want you to sign on when you in with an Instagram account, and then you can go from there. The reason we use this is because it helps you find what your avatar is following. And so this is a crazy strategy. It's kind of hard to get your head around, but let's say, all right, so we're going to use my Instagram. I am looking for people on that Instagram that we talked about to follow my blog. So I'm looking for travelers, I'm looking for adventurers, I'm looking for risk takers, I'm looking for excitement, I'm looking for beaches and all sorts of travel things. People who want to know that stuff. So that's my avatar. That's a person who is young and adventurous and ready to go. So now I see that person, but what does that person want to follow on Instagram? Because I have to find this person. This person's following all sorts of things, but what are they following? They're probably following pages with adventure. So what do? I need to find adventure. Adventure. So I'm just going to put adventure in. You want to make this narrow as possible. So this is a huge broad range of a name, to start off with, but adventure. So it brings up the top results for adventure. Adventure. Scroll through. These are pretty big accounts. You don't want to have a huge account, because if you go to an account, let's just click on this first one for example. Okay, this account actually is pretty good. It's got 74,000 followers. Perfect number. You want between like 10,000 and 300,000 followers, because that's pretty narrow in comparison to some other ones. So you want to look through the pictures and see if there are things that match up to you. So for my example, I'm looking for travelers, people who want adventure. That avatar is probably following this page because this looks like a pretty adventurous person. So now what I'm going to do is go check out his followers, because I'm looking for my avatar. Where is he? These are the people who are following that page. This is actually a pretty good page, I have to admit. So looking, and trying to find that avatar. Do these people look like somebody? Do these people look like my avatar? So now you go through here, you look at them, you can even click on them and see what they're about. So this guy is a musician. He obviously does world travel too. They're kind of like, I look at these people as like brother and sister, because they're all different, but they're following the same mother. That's a good one. So I'm looking. This person looks adventurous. These people look great. These people look like a really good group of people that would probably want to know about me and want to know about my life. So I would actually use these people. I would go through and follow them, and if they see my page, they're going to follow me back because I'm similar to this guy. So this is how you do that. That's how you find your target niche. Go in, find them. There's actually a program that'll help you do it. If you want more information about it, talk to me and I will help you find the information. It's not free, I'll tell you that. The training isn't free, but it's totally worth it. So talk to me if you want to get into this further, but if not, then this is how you do it. Go into their page, go into the mother page, find the brothers and sisters, follow them, go back on your phone and follow them, and get on with it. I think you can even like them on here. Yeah, you can even like their photos on here. And if you start liking people's photos, like 5 or 6 of them, they're gonna notice and they're gonna come to you and they're gonna follow you. And that's what you want. You want to create rapport. You want to create a feeling of love and such. So let's go back to another search. Let's pretend that now I'm selling Herbalife. All right. I'm selling Herbalife, and I want to find my perfect avatar. So my avatar is a girl. In my mind right now, she's a girl. I don't know why. She could be a guy, but in my mind right now, she's a girl. I'm looking for a girl who wants to become healthier. Right now, she's in college, and she's been eating really bad. She gained her freshman 15. What the heck is that? All right. So, now what is this girl? What is my avatar following? If she's trying to change her lifestyle, perhaps she's following fitness things. Or maybe she's following, you guys are going to get a kick out of this one. Maybe she's following Total Sorority Move. That's a good one. Actually, it might just be Total. I'm going to put Total. So this is a great page for sorority women in college, and 208,000 followers. You know, sorority women, spring break's coming around. Girls, you need to get in your Herbalife. You need to get in your Shakeology or whatever you're selling, your It Works, yada, yada, yada. If you come here and you go to the followers, the children, look at these potential buyers or followers or whatever you're looking for. I don't care what you're looking for. But these girls look like they might be interested in what you're selling. So instead of just randomly following people and liking things and reaching out to random people on your Facebooks, find the niche. If you do that on your phone, let me show you something really quick. Okay, so now I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to pretend that I'm an awesome chef and I'm making great foods and things of the sort. I want people to see my food. I'm going to make a blog and I am going to share my recipes and create rapport, and then I'm going to get huge with my cooking and I'm going to have my own cookbook. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so that's me now. I need to find some followers. So, what are we going to type in here to find my avatar? Because my avatar is a mom who wants some brand new vegan desserts or whatever. I don't care. Let's go into recipes. So let's do this. You can do this on your phone. How about let's do health. Let's do health recipes because I'm a healthy cook. Health food guide. That's a great one. The first one, that's pretty good. We're going to click on it. This is something similar to what I'm going to be creating. If it is like this, then the followers are probably going to be like it too. However, 5K or 500K is a little large. That means when you get over like 300K, you kind of want to stay clear, because it basically means that there's every type of cook that is following this, and you only want to find the cooks that are serious and that are really healthy, because probably like 200K of these people are just following for the heck of it. They don't really care. They're just there following it. So you want to find the smaller niche, because the closer you get to those people, the more interaction you're going to have with them, because they are your avatar. These people could be like partial avatar, but the closer you can get to this little avatar, the better. So what you can actually do is click on this little button, this little arrow right here, and it's going to show you 3 other pages that are similar to this page. You can go in and click them. This person has a ton of followers too. This one has even more. Usually it's the other way around. These people have a ton of followers. So obviously you're not going to target these people here. You're going to want to find someone who has like smaller amount, 2 million. You can keep going and going and going. These people are just killing it on the field here. What you could even do is go into tagged pictures. A lot of people um, tag great things like this. They put a lot of hashtags. Like I said, hashtags, guys, they're not the coolest thing. This one's too small. All right, so that's not a good thing to follow. So you try again. Let's see, health and recipes. Why don't we check out this person? All right, their base is obviously way too small. Let's keep going. Health recipes, way too small. Way too small. So maybe that's not good. Let's do, how about like food detox? Or how about vegan food? Let's just do that for fun. I never searched that. Vegan food spot, 212. That's a little bit better, and it has a lot of really cool things that are beautiful and catchy to the eye. And these people that are following this may be just people that I want to connect with. I'm going to press on that little arrow up here. Best of vegan, this huge base. Okay, this girl's really cute. She's got a pretty good follow base, and her food looks really good. It looks really awesome. We're getting better. We're getting closer. I don't think we found the exact person. Live raw. Okay, so this girl's a raw food chef. The people that are following her obviously are interested in raw food as well. If I'm a vegan chef, these people are probably gonna want to know what I'm cooking also. Looks like she has a lot of really interesting, beautiful things too. So we're getting close. 153,000, that's a pretty solid base. If you want, you can narrow it down even more. 127. These are, I don't know if this is something that I would pick, but because I'm not actually a chef, but you get the idea. And then you go straight away into the followers. Look at these people. Are they your avatar? If they're not, keep searching. If they are, then follow them. And if they like you, they're going to follow you back. If not, that's fine. You can unfollow them 2 weeks later. But the idea is to create rapport and to build up your base. And you got to make it look ugly before it looks good. And sorry, I took a little break there between sections. So what I mean by that is that you have to have like, you're gonna follow a ton of people before they follow you back. So like I said before, I have a program for this. You have to talk to me about it in order to get signed up and set up with it. It's not free. But if you want to just do it this way, you're doing like that's you can do work this way too. But you have to be willing to follow, and then you'll start getting an outcome back. It doesn't just work like that. And you have to be really patient, and you have to be prepared to run into problems, because I promise you, if you're ever working online, you're going to run into problems. So just expect them, and it's fine, it's fine. While you guys were out, well, I was out while we were both out, I posted 10 pictures really quick. I just wanted to show you. So when someone comes to my page here, they're going to get an idea for who I am and what I do. They're going to see a little bit about me, and they're going to have a little bit of value too, because, because I put some value in there, put a few hashtags and things like that. Brand new page, has 0 followers, 0 following. I'm gonna let it sit. You're gonna want to let your account sit for like 3 days before you start ramping it up pretty heavily. Like, I probably won't even touch this thing for like a few days because Instagram is very, very picky and they're on top of their thing. They're on top of their game. Um, if you start doing a ton of stuff, they're gonna be after you and they're gonna close your account. That's just how it works. I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't because Instagram's huge, but they got it down to a science. So don't try to beat the system. Just go with it. Um, do not switch back heavily between the computer and your phone. The IP addresses vary from phone to computer, and you're probably Instagram's probably gonna mess you up there too, and they're gonna be like, oh, verify. I don't know how they honestly are just ballers when it comes to that because they really know what they're doing. What else? Is there anything else that you guys need to know about Instagram? I think we covered just about everything and probably a lot more. You guys hopefully got a lot of value out of this. I really appreciate you. I appreciate what you guys are doing. If you want to learn more about what I do, message me, talk to me. I'm willing to help you get started and put you in the right direction. I believe in you, and just be aware, guys, that nothing is easy on the online business, okay? You really have to be able to put your work in and to expect errors because I promise you it's not easy. You're going to have a lot of problems. You're going to be like, "What the heck? Why isn't this working?" Just expect it to happen, okay? It's just that way. It's just going to happen, now, especially with Instagram. They're really tight on their security and they don't want a lot of random people posting stuff, but last tidbit of information, guys. Be real, okay? I see so many people preaching a dream and living a nightmare. Don't do it. Come on. We're better than that. You're better than that. Everyone's better than that, and no one deserves to follow you if you're preaching a nightmare but living a dream. Okay? Do practice what you preach. Be who you are because that's a great the person that you are is like amazing. They're awesome. So why try to be something else, you know? And if you're trying to hustle people on Instagram, stop. They're people who want your product. You just have to target market them better. If you don't know what you're doing, come to me and I'll teach you. Um, um, but don't be fake, okay? Come on, you're better than that. I just want to show you really quick. I put a few hashtags, okay? I didn't go overboard with the hashtags, but for my first 10 pictures, I usually put a hashtag on there or two. And just by having a hashtag, I already have a bunch of likes, you know? So that's just something to show you. Hashtags are kind of important, but we don't want to only focus on hashtags. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. If you want to know more about what I'm doing or if you need more information, just message me. We can talk about it. I have multiple websites, tutorials, and things that can help you guys out if you need help with whatever business that you're in. Um, just be real, guys, okay? I believe in you. I know you're going to be awesome. You're going to do great things. Just expect to run into problems, especially when you're working with online. Um, businesses, marketing, whatever you're doing, just expect problems and